You forgot another one.
I gotta think.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, but wait, man, we know he ain't coming out here, so I ain't even worried about that.
I'll travel to go see him.
Go do it.
Like if you go to the
Go
A
Dolo
again,
too, nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say the A.
if you do another listening party for his next album in the A, yeah, I'm in there. I'm definitely in there. I gotta throw that nigga a shirt. Why you laugh, gang? See, that's why I hate niggas. That's why I hate niggas.
No, because I really wanted to say some shit.
I don't even need him to put it
But
on.
just a joke around, but it wasn't even nothing to joke with. But okay. This bitch.
It's okay.
I just pictured you taking your shirt off and throwing it.
No. We don't wear the same size.
You might.
Nah, that nigga short.
Is he? Oh.
That nigga is short.
Like 5'9".
I would have thought Ye was tall. I don't know why I would have thought that.
Cause them big ass boots he be wearing.
Nah, them boots are ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. Man, bring back fucking Yeezy, man.
Oh, nigga got two sides to it. I didn't realize.
I'm lost.
Bring back Yeezy.
Like what, the shoe?
Yeah, the corporation, nigga.
Oh. Do niggas care? You care.
I definitely care.
That's what I mean.
No, he don't.
I don't? The fuck are you talking about, nigga? That's all I wear. All I wear is Yeezys now. That's all I wear.
But you act like you can't go get none right now.
I can, but I need new silhouettes. See, it's unreleased ones that hadn't come out yet that I've seen pictures of that I need.
I'll find them for you, gang.
No, the fuck you won't.
Just because you said that, I damn.
How the fuck you gonna find them?
Because I'm that man.
All right, well, my birthday coming up. You can get me a pair.
Yo, you're talking to Motion Man Keys.
You can give me. You know what? You're right. You can get me a pair of size 13 triple black 750s. You know how much them is?
When I'm up, I got you.
Okay, it's 2,500.
Yeah, like I said, when I'm up, I got you.
That's a bet. You know, I got some Cactus Jack 4s for you.
I don't want no Cactus Jack. I'm straight. Appreciate it.
You know what? Matter of fact, I don't want them 750s. I want the Nike Air Yeezy 2, the all red ones, the October Reds. That's about 30 bands.
Sheesh. They shouldn't be 30 bands though. If we keep it in the butt.
They shouldn't, but you know how that shit go.
I want the OVO 12s then.
Can you find those?
No, you don't. You want the little Dirk 2s. You want the OTF 2s. Come on. And we gonna get them for you.
OTF 2s, huh?
That's funny. That's funny. You'd rock them though, right?
I gotta see. I gotta see it first.
I'm trying to think. He ain't even got no.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, got none. That's why I was a
so he
joke.
tweaking. Fuck you.
Drake got some shoes.
That's why it was a joke. Yeah, he said the OVO 12s.
Yeah, Drake got some shoes.
Yeah, I'm really scared about shoes.
I'll get you some OVO 12s. For
Yeah,
sure.
but you don't think that? Well, I don't know. It can happen for Dirk. He can get his own shoe one day.
Oh, for sure.
Travis. Well, I mean, these are really big artists, Travis and Drake and shit. I get it, but
I mean, shit, Dirk right behind at this point. He right behind. He's
a
not
big-
on the same
it's
tier,
a
but
big-
he
it's a
probably
big
like
gap.
he probably like a tier or two lower than
yeah.
But I'm saying it's a lot of niggas behind Dirk. I say the only like rapper like close age wise to Dirk, or probably that is ahead of Dirk, is probably Baby. That's probably the only one.
Baby got him.
Yeah.
Baby got him.
Yeah.
Baby got everybody right now.
Yeah, I think Baby got him.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you know,
By a
Future
good
and
little
shit,
bit.
but he older. But like in their like their age range.
Wait.
yeah.
Where's Future?
Future's like 40, but he's definitely
I mean,
he's the tier right under Drake.
So you're not talking about?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like their peers.
Their peers,
Like
okay,
their actual peers. Like Future, he's just gonna be around.
I said Dirk, that nigga old too.
He's not 30
But-
yet.
He about
But
he
Future's
Future's
about to be
almost 40.
Future's about to be 40.
Yeah.
Like this year type shit. But you can't tell if you listen to this fucking music.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, that nigga about to be 40. So
I'm that nigga.
chick. All right.
You're back.
Yes, Sirski.
I like the dogs, man.
Facts.
Straight up. Shout out to the dogs, man. Welcome to Hit Dogs Holla. I'm your host, Kev.
Waddy.
It's your boy Keys.
We back with another one, man. So I want to jump right into the show. Well, before we get to the show, actually, I don't want to talk about the show yet, right? Supposed to do basketball.
Yeah.
Y'all go first. Take it over.
What you? Whoa.
I'm too hurt.
Shout out to Jimmy
Y'all
fucking
niggas- y'all
Buckets,
niggas-
man. That's what I gotta say. Shout
Yeah.
out to
Yo, I'm
Jimmy
so,
Buckets.
I'm so hurt. I tried to avoid the topic. I tried to skip over
I see.
basketball.
I wasn't even going straight into Jimmy. I was going to go to some other shit.
I had to. I had to put
nah.
that
Shout
there.
out to Jimmy. And you know we had that new segment, so we might as well get into it where we say the dog of the week.
Oh, and this,
We,
yeah.
we just brought up Jimmy Butler. It has to be him.
Damn
It
right.
has to be him. Both games on the road, Western Conference Finals, up 2-0 against a team he
Eastern,
probably
Eastern,
shouldn't be.
Eastern,
Oh yeah,
Eastern.
Eastern Conference. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Whoa. Y'all wouldn't want that. But anyway, don't worry about it.
Grant, get your motherfucking weight up, boy.
Yeah, you should have never provoked him. You
But
shoulda
now,
never
like he
provoked
said,
him.
there was competition, so I dig it.
For sure.
Yeah,
But, you,
But
but with a
when
player
you know
like
you're
that,
not on
boy,
the
you
nigga
gotta
caliber,
you gotta be on your shit.
I would say if you're gonna talk shit to a nigga like Jimmy Butler, you better be able to affect the game in the exact same way.
That's
as
what
him.
I'm saying. Like he
And
gotta
he
be on
could-
that
Exact
shit.
same way.
he
And
did
can't.
something though.
Yeah, he did
hit a
something.
three. He made some shots. He was.
But
Yeah,
then he
but
was
listen,
getting his ass
listen,
torched.
listen. At the end of the day, when you look at that scoreboard,
yeah,
Yep.
his shit said what?
yeah,
9 points.
Yep.
yeah.
So it's like you look
Might
at
wanna
that.
be
This,
quiet.
the shit we seen was in the fourth quarter. So it was like, so this the only shit you did
Yep.
this whole game.
But you want to pop off.
That's facts.
But you want to pop off.
You hit one little three and you thought you was the man.
That's facts.
You just got 6 points, bro. But you the man now in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
That's his shit.
That's bogus.
That's his shit. But yeah, man. Shout out to Jimmy Butler, man. Incredible performance. I still got hope for y'all. I know you said earlier you lost
I ain't gonna
hope.
lie.
Shit's over. Pack it the fuck
I
up.
do.
Pack it up, bro.
I do, but I don't. Just because of the fact that y'all lost both at home. Like
Yeah,
usually,
no, shit.
usually I say like they are split. Like you split it. But I don't know. This shit been weird. Like the series with us too. The Lakers,
is.
they down 0-2, which I ain't gonna lie. Y'all see what the fuck going on. They talking about the little weather and shit up there. So they OD. They tired. Brian, he too old for that shit. So he go handle his biz at LA. But if they lose one of them games at LA,
It's over.
I'm not talking about basketball the rest of the year.
Oh God. I'm actually going ghost when niggas talk about basketball. That's when I.
You see me?
I ain't going ghost, but shit.
That's when
I'm
I
good
fade
on
out.
it.
No, I'm saying in a conversation. I ain't going ghost. I'm gonna be living my life.
I'm good on
But
it.
when the basketball come,
Yo, I will say though, it was much more fun to watch the Lakers Nuggets game than to watch my own game.
For sure.
And it hasn't been like that for, all year. Last year even I was able to watch only my team. Now this
Yeah.
year I can't bear to watch these niggas.
Because like game 2 in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure they was like the score was between 2 to 4 points for like the past 8 minutes or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
like that's good basketball. Like
facts. When
You
you
gotta
got
watch
a
shit like
long
that.
stretch, it stops.
Mhm.
You got to see who gonna break that shit first. That shit is pure.
Yeah. I
there's
mean, and
definitely not much of that.
no.
That's a real rare sighting.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I have zero faith in them niggas. It is what it is. I don't care. I mean, I do care. That's why. That's why I'm
care.
giving up. That's why
Seize
I'm giving
up. Seize up.
It was seize up all year, and then these niggas showed me who they was.
Nah, I felt that.
Seize up till they seized up.
But yeah, let's talk about the Lakers. We down 0-2 right now. It be like that sometimes. Really, both games it should have been a blowout, but there were some gems to take out of it. As a Lakers fan, we rally back every time. Some of our role players are doing our thing. D'Angelo Russell, where the fuck are you? Thank you, Rui Hachimura. Thank you, Austin Reeves.
But like I be saying, what I hate to say, bring it up, but like when you home, you take care of home, you know.
Yeah,
So Denver did what they were supposed to.
they did. They did.
So I feel like a lot of people be panicking and shit whenever they go down 0-2. But
For
it's
sure.
Like, shit, you get to go back
That's when
home.
the shit
and-
get in their head. That's where they first lose the battle.
Yeah, I will say, 0-2 isn't that crazy. Like to try to work your way back from 0-2 is
all.
not the worst thing it means. It's better than 3-1.
Because they
Or
still got
3-0.
to. They still got to get to 4.
Yeah, 3-0. Then you count yourself out 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 is like, all right,
Facts.
time to pack it up. So yeah, I mean, niggas shouldn't panic, but I don't think y'all niggas are panicking. I would love to see LeBron James stop shooting them fucking threes though. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, that's the only reason why I'm not panicking is because of fucking
jacking.
LeBron.
Facts.
And I mean, I know it was a different team, but we seen what he did against the Warriors.
Who?
Whenever he came back,
Oh,
LeBron.
facts.
A few years, I get shit different, but hell, he done been there.
Facts.
So I'm not worried
against-
about
all
him.
up against the wall.
But
You
yeah,
say-
I do
But
agree with Kev.
He did have his perfect fit of a teammate.
For sure,
well.
for sure. But I agree with Kev was saying his threes. I think Bron
Slow
like
down.
0 for 9 or something right now
Yeah.
in the Western Conference Finals.
It's been one of his worst just playoff series, like ever, regarding shooting threes.
But he's
And I hate to see it, bro, because he's showing his age.
He is. And it's really like the first time we can really, truly see
Especially when he lost the ball. Come on, bro. That's his little sig,
Oh,
yo.
God, because it was about to be the one where he go like that. It's always that one. It's always that one.
I think
on the
y'all
regular.
niggas is dragging that one.
Nah, I think
It
he's showing.
slipped.
No, the ball
Okay, I
definitely
get it
slipped out his
slipped,
hands, but
I
his
ain't never seen that
I'm
on
not
the
saying
fast
his
break
age is showing
come from
because of
Bron.
that play, but if you look at him closely and the way he plays, he's been playing in these playoffs, you can tell he's getting tired. He's getting gassed.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's definitely taking a toll, which, I mean, we expect, not from him because, I mean, he's the poster child for longevity.
Yeah.
He always has been since he's come into the league. So
Facts.
it's eerie to see. It's also sad to see because a lot of our players are starting to look like that. Look at Harden. Just 5 years ago, multiple MVPs, putting up historic numbers. His age is showing crazy.
He's young.
He is.
He
but
he
Kevin
looks older because he's fucking out of shape.
Yeah, but
please, Kevin Love, bro.
no, not even Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant too.
But I was
His
gonna
is
say-
starting to show.
But Kevin Love, bro, I get he old, but I didn't realize Kyle Lowry was older than him.
Yeah,
I feel like
Kyle
until this
Lowry been
morning,
in the league for a minute.
I didn't know that.
he 37, bro.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry?
Yes. I was like, ain't no. Because
Yes. Kyle Lowry
I looked
has
it up
been in the league for a while.
because I wanted to. Because I figured
got
I knew he
drafted
wasn't
before
starting this
DeMar.
shit for a minute, and I was just like, all right, so I know Kyle Lowry not the same. So what the fuck going on? So I went on his shit, and it was like age 37. I was like, that's why. Like he's old as
Yeah.
fuck.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
that
That
nigga
is
been
crazy.
around.
He literally a year behind Bron.
And he's still doing his thing for what it's worth.
Facts.
Kyle Lowry still, I hate to see him prosper, but he's still balling.
Yeah, and he already got him one.
But
Looking to
it's
go
like-
get him
Shout
another
out
one.
Kawhi.
K Love is
Fuck outta here.
younger than him.
Shout out
he
to
played like he a
injuries.
lot
Yeah,
older.
like, come on. No, he got him one. Get the fuck out
I mean, he technically he did.
and he did his thing, whatever, but get the fuck
well,
out
luck
here with
luck
Kyle
got him
Lowry.
one. I'll
Fuck
put it that
outta
way.
here, yeah.
Circumstance got him
Not
one.
jacking nothing. Because he ain't doing nothing there either. He just
Kawhi
doing his
got him.
little part, whatever. Kawhi got one.
Kawhi got him.
Siakam might have got him one too. Quiet as kept.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's about it.
Spam and B works.
So what y'all got? Lakers in 6? What y'all got?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still going with Lakers in 6.
I'm gonna go like 7. I'm gonna give Denver their respect because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't respecting them before. The
So they
series.
can't win one. Yeah, you're saying they're gonna win, one more game. They're gonna win out. Okay. And you're saying they got one more in them, probably
Yeah.
at home.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers close it out in Denver.
Yep.
Hell,
I think
no, 'cause
Denver-
They gonna have to close
I
it
think
out in LA, bro.
I think Denver takes Game 5.
they cannot go Game 7 up there.
Game 5.
I think they can, and the only reason why I think they
They
can,
gonna pass the fuck out.
only reason why I think they can is because that's a high pressure situation. LeBron James in high pressure situations rarely fails.
Yeah, you naming one player though.
For sure.
Sometimes it don't matter though.
Yeah. Jimmy
Look at-
Butler.
hey,
You,
look.
you say that?
Jimmy
Bro,
Butler.
That 55-point game he had in
That
that
is
loss?
true. That is true. That game one. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
but there were
but-
other factors that went into that. Bad coaching and bad teammates.
Yeah.
Nigga, make your free throw or J.R. Smith either call the timeout or swing that bitch to me. Do not dribble that shit back out. Like, the fuck? That was a whole clusterfuck. Because they could have got that game. But it was just so much fuck shit that
He
went
didn't know
into
he
that.
was down.
JR?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of, but George
And
Hill
that's
didn't,
crazy,
George
'cause
Hill
it's
didn't hit the
dumb.
shot.
You're
Ty
dumb
Lue
as
thought they
fuck.
were out of timeouts. So it's just like, it was so much disorganization that was going on during that game as far as the Cavaliers roster.
You
That
know what's
wasn't there with
crazy?
LeBron James.
I didn't even realize it got swept.
Yeah.
It didn't. Once it even didn't happen, I watched every single game. I was like, okay, whatever. It like I saw a fucking. I think y'all told me a couple weeks ago. Y'all brought it up, and I'm like, he got swept. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? He didn't get swept. He got swept
It's crazy shit. Really, I don't say he got swept. I say all them other niggas did.
Twice,
because,
though.
But yeah, because he came out every single time and he did everything he
Bro,
could fucking do.
I watched one game. He had 21 points in the first quarter. He had all 21 points, like other points, bro.
Facts. With like,
And it's like y'all
with
still
two
end up
blocks
losing
and
this
like
shit,
7
like,
boards
how?
in the first quarter. Like, we talking my
If
career
a nigga
shit.
spots you 21 points, bro, y'all can't give him 10. The rest of the team can't find 10 points. Come on, man.
Like I can't get 2 from nobody else at least.
Hell, y'all can't
Can
even
I
just,
get a layup?
y'all can't even just be extra
A
aggressive
free
and draw
throw
the
at
foul.
least.
Yeah, like just draw the foul.
Let me
Just
get
draw
a
the
free
foul.
throw.
Or draw the fucking foul.
You just see 0, 0,
Not a
0,
one.
21,
Right.
0, 0. Like, damn.
Like, damn, nigga, y'all really just gonna let me die out here by myself? Like, that's crazy. If I'm Braun, I'm so toxic in that locker room or on that fucking bench after that quarter. Nigga, what the
I think he might be a little too nice. Something tells me LeBron is not the nigga that's gonna be like,
Because he has to be.
get your ass up. You know what I mean?
Because
I think like the way his fans are, they made it to where he like.
Not only his fans, I think it's also about the MJ and LeBron narrative. I think if he was the more dominant teammate, they'd be like, oh, he's trying to be like Jordan. Oh, he's trying to be like Kobe. And he's just been trying to be himself this whole time. So I think that's why he leans towards that leading style from my perspective.
I'm going to be honest, that shit don't work.
It don't. Unless you like got other dogs next to you.
Yeah.
Like when you got Kai.
Yeah.
Or when you got Dwayne.
When you got somebody.
Yeah.
But
and
like,
Bosh.
a lot of these, like, I've been hearing the narratives about, like, these younger players not being able to take, like, the old school coaching and, like, all that.
I believe it.
But, nigga, no. You fucking, like, okay, last year, Ime was coaching us. I can tell you for a fact, some of the shit Ime was saying was like, yo, y'all playing like bitches.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and they responded to that.
That's how you should talk to your team.
These are newer generation players, though. Hold on. These are newer generation players. Now we have a coach doing the exact opposite. When a nigga fuck up, he doesn't say, yo, you fucked up. You know what he says? I love you.
And that's stupid.
So maybe what I'm bringing up
is not, bro.
It is, but it's not. But at some point, you got to light a fire under your players instead of just
But that's the
pacifying
thing.
them.
Like, that shit don't light a fire under everybody. Because I'm one of them niggas, bro. Like, you can tell me whatever. Like, that don't mean I'm about to go out here and do this shit. Like, I got to just be feeling it. I can't turn on a switch just because you getting on my ass about it. Like, nigga, I got to feel this shit.
It's not that you have to turn the necessary switch. It's just up your motor. Like your coach could get under your ass and your shots still aren't falling. All right, then figure out some other way to impact the game.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to just be offensive. You don't have to just be scoring. Just figure out some type of way to help us win. Like, if your shot's not falling, all right, give it up and just do something else. But do it to your best extent.
But I see what you're saying.
Harp. And so, yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying, because you do have to give your players confidence as well so they can feel prepared to take on those moments. But at the same time, you can't pacify them all the time, because once you start pacifying them, then they're not gonna be hungry to get better, or maybe not as hungry to get better, because if you're not keeping it real with them, they're thinking shit is all fine and dandy, and in reality, it's not. So it's like it's got to be a healthy mix of it. It's got to be a healthy mix.
It has to be a healthy amount of fear, I think,
Yeah,
and maybe not fear of the coach, but fear of the consequence of fucking up.
yeah.
I don't think these niggas have fear of fucking up. They're like, oh, I fucked up.
That's why I like what
It's all good. Like, no,
though,
it's not all good.
That's why I like what Steve Kerr did. Even though they ended up losing the series, Jordan Poole's minutes cut. Some of their guys in like year 3, year 4, Jonathan Kuminga and a couple others, they're not even touching the court in the playoffs, and I love to see it, because it's like you have to let them know, like, if you're not playing at this level, you're either not going to see the court, and if you do, it's barely going to be enough time for you to get your numbers. So just keep that in the back of your mind, and that should push you to work harder, be better, and put that chip on your shoulder and be like, nah, I deserve those minutes, and then you got to put the work in and go take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like one of the players on the bench, he was pretty much like, fuck it. Like, I still go in there and play, but hell, I know I ain't about to be in this bitch long anyway, so fuck it. Like, but he was like, Curry ended up saying something, so it made him feel the same way. But long story short, he still ain't do shit.
Some people just aren't built.
Yeah. I mean, I think a blanket statement is that you need to be tougher on these niggas. I just think they do. I'm sick. I'm with him. I'm more on his side.
You got to be tougher. Like, you saying you got to be tougher. Like, do the nigga need to scream at him or something to be tougher?
It depends on the individual, because you can't lead everybody the same way.
But you still have,
because like the coach at UNC, I forgot his name, but our head coach now for the basketball,
Hubert Davis.
Yeah, he don't yell or nothing at them players.
And look what happened.
But that's what I was gonna say. To me, like, I feel like it's cool too, but a lot of them, like, they don't evolve around that.
The problem is this: the players might like you more if you don't yell and get on them like that.
But that's what you need, because you want them to come to you.
They need to respect you. They don't need to like you. I'm gonna be honest.
Both
with
though,
you.
like so you go respect the coach yelling at you and shit 24/7. Because in high school, I didn't. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't.
Well,
I'm not trying to hear all this shit, bro.
Is
If
it a
I'm fucking
personal-
up, just come to me and tell me what I'm fucking up on. Why are you sitting over here screaming?
Okay, is
What
it
was
a
the coach's
personal respect
resume?
level, or exactly is it professional respect or personal respect? Which one are we arguing here?
Because there's a lot of people professionally that I respect that personally I do not respect.
Right. And maybe
And in that environment,
But
I'll
see,
show them
I'll be like
professional
that, but
respect.
it'll be like you would turn that shit into me not even liking you at all.
No, I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that. There's a lot of people, like, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, outside of this professional shit, well, even during professional shit, I don't like you, but because your resume may garner some type of respect, I'll give you your due. But as a person, I don't fuck with you. But I'm never going to fuck up the bag because I don't like somebody. That's never going to stop my motion. But I do understand what you're saying. I think, like I said before, you have to, when you're in a leadership position, you got to check people's temperaments. You got to see how much each individual will take. And once you gather that data, then you can go on about how much you're going to scream or how much you're going to chastise somebody or how much you're going to give somebody confidence.
but you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but you're going to do it.
You're gonna do it.
Because there's some guys like, take like a Kyle Kuzma. He don't need nobody to tell him, yo, go shoot that ball. He just already has that confidence in him. So the coach doesn't have to give him confidence. He got to get on his ass. He got to tell him his weaknesses and what he can improve on to be better.
Facts.
That's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it depends on who you are and what type of player you are.
And here's where I'm coming from this, right? I'll give you an example of a nigga that we all know, JT.
Yeah.
I saw this video of an interview. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly what you're talking about.
It was an interview of him with him, and they were talking about his time at Duke, working with Coach K. And he said that it was a big game. They were up at half by maybe a couple points. They were up by at half. And, you know, JT went to the locker room feeling good, and he's like, yeah, you know, whatever, we're doing okay, we're up. And Coach K pointed him out and, like, just berated him. Like, you sorry motherfucker, like, I can't wait for you to go to the NBA, like, you're wasting my time, you're not doing shit. Like, got on his ass. They're winning at half. Did that shit. JT went out second half and went fucking dumb. But you might look at JT and think, and he might even say out his mouth, I like a coach who's going to talk to me and be chill with me and blah, 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 blah. But look what he responded to. Fuck what he likes.
Facts.
Look what he responded to.
Facts.
Last year, look at Ime. Niggas responded to Ime.
For sure.
Look at Joe. Niggas don't respond to that shit.
But see, that's not even just a lesson in sports. That's a lesson in life.
In life.
A lot of things that you may like to do, it may not respond to you.
Yeah,
but the
so-
shit that you don't like to do, you might not want to do. That's the
work.
shit that's going to propel you. And
it
that's the
work.
shit that's going to take you far. And it's ironic, yeah, but that's usually how shit typically ends up happening.
And so I just think you need to get closer to that line. There is a line between, you know, doing too much.
For sure.
But I think that coaches and everything have backed off from that line. And it started, I mean, bro, I was calling this shit out.
This whole players coaches term. They keep throwing it around. He's a players coach. He's a players coach.
No,
He's a players
nigga.
coach. Fuck that.
You're
Nigga,
a
just be the coach.
Be a coach.
Be the fucking
They
coach.
shouldn't be your friend.
You're getting a bag just like they are. Do your fucking job. Don't cater to them. Well, cater to them, but don't wipe their fucking ass, nigga.
So they see it better than you, like better than you are, well, better than you can.
For sure. When I say don't cater, I mean like emotionally.
Okay.
Don't let these
can't.
niggas have no like pity parties. Don't
Can't.
put up with no fucking temper tantrums. No.
And the problem is though, these kids they were raised that way. So like as little kids, they're raised and taught like, you know, you can't talk to them this kind of way. You can't do this. You can't do that. So if their parents are coddling them, and then their early coaches are coddling them, maybe their coaches are their parents, and they're coddling them, and they're having this like soft, I'm gonna call it soft mindset. Like you're just kind of like, it's okay if you messed up. It's okay if you lose. It's okay. It's all right. Like in the grand scheme of things, does life go on if you lose a game? Yeah, of course it does.
Of course.
But there still needs to be a certain mentality towards the game that like you need to almost feel like it's life or death.
100%. That's
You
why I
to get
respect LeVar Ball so much.
Yes.
The mentality of all three of his sons, you don't ever see anything get to them.
No.
Ever. Even when Lonzo first came in, nigga, Pat Bev immediately picked him up at 100 feet on him from the go. Lonzo,
And I fuck with that too, though.
Lonzo's, for sure, because you got to bring the energy. But Lonzo, nigga don't give a fuck. Nigga don't get out of character. Nothing phases him. And you could tell because his dad was his biggest fan and his biggest critic. So it's like there's nothing he hadn't heard about holding his game that anybody else could say that his dad hadn't already said to them, and the other two as well. So it's just like you got to be conditioned a certain type of way to be able to respond to that shit. And I do agree with you. It's a problem because people aren't doing that anymore.
I think we're getting confused because some of the players that had those problems, like hearing it, if someone says something about them in a certain way, they kind of like they collapse or they break down
or they just take it out as like flat out hate and disrespect.
Yeah, the problem is some of those guys who feel that way are some of the best players in the world.
I'll give you a perfect example.
And it's like, well, obviously his way is working. Well, no, nigga, he's just that good. But if he had a different mentality, we could see it. Who are you going to say?
Perfect example, Donovan Mitchell and Shaq. They got into it a couple years ago. I think it was Donovan Mitchell's second or third year. And Shaq was like, he's about to be a star. And actually, Donovan Mitchell was on the live post-game press, and you could see him kind of like just look up or whatever. But Donovan Mitchell, the next game, came out. What did he do? He dropped 50 and got the dub. And then he went back on the post-game show, and then he was like, I see what you did. He was like, I'm not going to lie. I was mad at you at first. It was like I was mad as hell. But he was like, I see what you did. You just wanted to see if I could take it into another gear. And it happened.
A lot of niggas need that. But obviously, he wouldn't have said that beforehand.
Facts.
He wouldn't have said,
I
want somebody
say,
to tell me I'm almost a star.
But I will say, you do have to have the cachet to say that.
Yeah.
You have to have the cachet to say that.
That's facts. That's facts. And sometimes the message gets lost on who's the messenger. So you look at the motherfucker who's saying, you're like, if you don't, you know what I mean? If you don't respect the messenger, it's hard to even hear the message to begin with. So, yeah, that's a good point because the Shaq thing, Jesus.
Because he does that to everybody. He does that to everybody that comes up, which I like.
You should,
need
though.
it. I mean, because Kareem did the same shit to him.
Look where Shaq's at.
Yep.
So
most dominant center of all time.
We could be all these. We could do all this player coach bullshit all we want to, man. At the end of the day, what we know is going to work. It was not. At the end of the day, you're going to see the top players going to be the top players and see what they have in common.
100%. 100%.
All
water does not taste the same.
I think niggas be capping when they say that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
What?
all water.
That's
does
the
not
biggest
taste the
cap
same.
in the world.
All
What
water
is?
does not taste the
I
same.
could taste the difference between certain waters.
Nigga, I can.
I bet you.
No.
Go get a Deer Park water bottle.
No. What I'm saying is,
Then
there's
take a sip of that, and then take a sip of that.
yeah, but on this, spring water though.
For sure.
I cannot tell the difference between this spring water and the one I bought yesterday, the Evian that I had yesterday. I can't tell the difference, nigga. It's water.
I ain't gonna lie, cause hell no.
So I
And I drink all types of. I don't think I might have had Core once. I might have came here with a Core. I had the Essentia.
I bet you that shit
had-
tastes different from that shit.
I was saying, I used to drink Fiji. This tastes
Y'all
way
niggas
different
lying.
than Fiji.
That's water superiority. That's all it is.
I don't really have a superior one. I just don't drink Dasani. I don't drink Deer Park.
superiority complex though.
Yeah, Deer Park
That I
nasty as a
And
motherfucker.
Dasani.
I mean, I can admit. I'm talking about yeah. There's difference between those.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, duh, because obviously I could drink this and then drink tap water and be like, oh shit, like and the water from the
Yeah,
hose.
that's all I'm
like,
saying.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like if it's spring, nigga, you can't tell me it's the difference between spring water. And if you hot, and you
Between
fucking
that and
dehydrated,
Evian,
nigga,
probably not.
No, nigga, you can't. I put it in a cup, you be like, oh, it's the same thing.
Shit.
Yo, get him to test it.
Keith's
That's
the
the
water
dude.
tester.
Oh God.
Whatever. Let him have it. Let him have it. Yo, so we need to talk about damn, why do I always pick the name of this fucking show?
Stolen youth.
Stolen Youth.
Stolen
Youth.
fucking
How the
Youth.
fuck you remember? You ain't even finished the shit.
Damn, nigga, you just gonna put me on blast?
God damn.
Sheesh. I see how we coming.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, how the fuck you remember? You
Did you finish it?
Well, nobody finished it.
No, I'm talking about did you finish this episode?
I mean, shit, damn near.
Damn near don't count, my brother. Damn near don't count because I can say the same thing because I was over half. I was over half, so I could have said damn near.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
Hey, I probably had like 10 minutes left. So I was
You
pretty
said
much
20
done.
earlier.
Okay, same thing.
nah, it's
Black people and they
Niggas,
fucking time.
10 minutes as 20 minutes.
CPT
Yeah.
is real and it's in effect
Same
right here.
thing.
Y'all just seen it. That's
Nigga, so
crazy.
much
That's
shit
why if a
happens in
nigga
10
tell you
minutes.
he 5 minutes away, nigga, that's when you hop in the shower.
I ain't
Because
gonna
that
lie,
nigga's
he-
45 out.
Nah, really 10. Really 10. It just say I give you that. I say 5 because when I say I'm outside, I need you to be outside.
I'm fucking weak.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Base.
My 5 out is 5 out.
This nigga said.
Yo, Bass, man, I'm sorry we off topic, but boy, Bass, yo, I tell him I'm outside. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got time to at least bump half an album.
Yeah.
And I tell him before I'm even out, I text him a good 3 minutes before I'm even at his spot. Yo, I'm outside. He bet. I still pull up, sit out there for about 5 minutes.
Faithful.
Oh,
That should be crazy.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, niggas like them, you got to give them the 30 minutes out. Yo, 5 out.
That shit crazy.
You got to say 5 out 30 minutes ahead because, yeah, if you don't want to wait in the whip, you got to lie. It's a game niggas play. But, yeah, episode 2. So, I didn't know what to expect from this episode, right? So, I was like, I saw the first one. It was crazy. It can't get crazier, right? They're probably going to wrap it up here and talk about how they were upset and blah, blah, blah. Like, he was just being an asshole.
Do some recaps after what happened. How they got back into life. No.
It got worse and worse and worse. So, did you see the point? And this, by the way, this entire
Spoilers.
segment is about to be full of spoilers. So, if
you
haven't seen
wanna
the
watch
episode,
this,
yeah,
and you're listening to this, stop.
Yeah,
And
stop
go
right
watch
here.
that, or just skip ahead.
Yeah, skip
Just
ahead
don't
because
listen to
we're
the
gonna get
spoilers,
into this. But yeah, so he took Santos' sister. Y'all saw that part.
I saw that part.
And brought her to the crib. Pretty much told Isabella, like, you're not my main. Like, chill out over there. What are we? Nothing. So anyway, here let's bring in what's her name? I don't remember the woman's name, but I'm not fucking with her, and y'all gonna hear why in a second. But she came along. He started making her his girl. The way he wooed this nigga's sister is beyond me, because now at this point he has the entire family. He's got Santos.
Right.
He's got the younger sister, and now he's got the older sister, all under his control. He has a whole family, and he got the parents giving him money. So that nigga Larry ill. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
That nigga Larry was ill.
You heard what he said? He said he was building an army.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
that nigga.
Fuck him for sure, but
Facts.
he was getting his shit off.
False
Him in the
claiming.
Backwood.
He was doing his thing. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a good thing he was doing, but
Oh yeah, that's the
he
final
was
boss
good at it.
manipulator.
He was good at it.
Yeah. That's what
But
all
I
these
ain't
women
even
need to
talk-
look up to when it comes to manipulation. They
I
need
just
to look
don't
up to him.
understand it, bro.
I don't
How
understand it either. But actually, yes, I do.
Yeah,
yes, I do.
I absolutely do.
Actually, yes, I do. Because they were all like social rejects, outcasts. They had a lot of questions. They couldn't find the answers
You
within
get people who are
themselves.
they're not.
They would just
confident.
listen to what an older nigga said and just took it as law and just ran with it and went down the fucking rabbit hole. And it just, like, we don't see that with us, but because we not really susceptible to that shit. But
I mean, here's the thing, right?
yeah,
These kids were, like he said, unsure of themselves, weren't very confident. You add that with an adult-like presence that they may have felt, but not to this degree. He comes in, he seems to be like a good man.
right.
Has seen things and has experiences and knows people who are powerful people. So now you have what you think is a good man, a powerful man, in your life as a role model. You're going to be drawn to that. Then from there, he just played the game. Well, obviously, we know now he was lying about who he was. But at the time, you take it for face value. And maybe that's as far as it would have went for us. Like, okay, cool, he's a cool guy. But for them, they needed somebody like that. So they, got attached to him. And I mean, like I said last time, he did it very step by step. It was an incremental thing. And yeah, we can look at it now in hindsight and say, yeah, we wouldn't go for that. But we're not the type of people that he would even be able to manipulate in the first place.
But I'm just being
that's the
honest.
thing.
This is going back to something off the first episode. Like my biggest red flag up until we started watching episode 2 was when he started saying all the shit that nigga broke that he didn't break. How the fuck do you go for that? For real, how the fuck do you go for that? You telling me I broke shit worth $45,000. You got me calling people I don't talk to no more. You got me begging family for shit. You saying I broke, but I didn't fucking break it. But you think you so stupid, you believe that you fucking broke it. I don't understand that. You got to be a weak mental motherfucker to go for some shit like that. Like that's.
But you do understand also though, like he spoke on that. And again, number one, the baseline is he was a weak person. Like okay, we got that right. But then he also went into detail with they didn't sleep until he said sleep. They didn't eat until he said eat. They didn't do anything. So they were on his schedule. So you're exhausted. You're hungry.
I wish a motherfucker
You're scared. You're confused. Did y'all see the shit with the pliers, my nigga?
Yeah. That shit was OD. That shit was
hitting
OD.
him in the chest and shit.
Right.
So but so before that, what I'm saying is it was about power.
Yeah, it was about
But
power.
You wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, it was about power.
You wouldn't have been there. So you can't say you would have did that because you wouldn't have been there.
That's a fact.
You wouldn't have gotten that far with dude. You wouldn't. You just see him in the living room and be like, this nigga crazy as fuck. I'm not going
'Cause
nowhere
look,
near.
the one girl that had a little bit of common sense
She didn't go nowhere near. So you wouldn't have been in a
got
situation.
straight up out of
The
there.
ones who were in there, everybody in that apartment would have went for
And
that
she
shit.
was a Becky.
That's
You
my
know
point.
we wasn't about to be in there.
Everybody
And
in
then-
that apartment would have went for that.
That one, I ain't gonna. I be forgetting their names, but
Facts. It's so
the
many
girl,
of them.
she had a brother. Well, it was one of the two.
Santos with his sister.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was the oldest or the youngest.
Yalitza was the youngest one.
But is that the one that was like wilding out?
No. Her name is starts with an F. No, it's I want to say French. It's not. It's French. Dang, what is her name? Because now it's gonna mess with me a little bit. Yeah, it's not Isabella. That was the other joint. It's when he says it. Felicia.
Yeah.
Felicia.
Bro, that shit, like, what? Like, did she just turn, like, I don't,
She turned stupid.
bro, like, she was literally just, like, hitting herself and shit.
Yeah.
Well, her brother was hitting himself.
Yeah, because she was screaming OD and shit, and it's just like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Y'all don't see that shit and think we need to leave. That's my thing. Like, even if you are in deep, but they did, right? So give them credit because Dan did realize at some point to him he was in too deep and he ran away. So he
but
went
hell,
far.
it took him from
I
damn near
understand.
about to commit suicide on top of that little
Yeah, he was
motherfucking
ready.
whatever that
Dan, he
was.
was ready to give it up, boy. He was ready to jump.
Was that the nigga with the New York apartment?
Well, the ones that were all in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but no. I want to talk about that motherfucker.
The owner?
No, the dude. In episode 2, he was introduced in episode 2. The apartment that they had in New York that everybody thought was his. Who was the other dudes? He said he ended up saying during the episode like he started even avoiding going to the apartment.
Yeah, it was his shit. Yeah.
Because the whole time like it would just be nothing but Larry and the kids in there. And it's just like,
He's like, yo, what you got going
how
on?
do you let that happen in your own house?
Oh, you saying on his part? Like, how do
Yeah.
you let that?
Yeah, because he wasn't a part of the
Right.
original group.
At the same way though, you look at Larry, you respect him. You like okay.
I'm sorry, my respect don't go as far as you taking over my
Taking
fucking
my
house
crib.
that I pay bills for. I've known this nigga for so long. Every time I walk in his house, yo, you mind if I can get a drink? Yo, you mind if I could do this? You mind if I could do that? And every time you tell me, you don't have to ask me that. But it's like, it's certain parameters that you should know as, not even as a good human being, just as a fucking human being. There's just certain parameters and there's certain things you just don't do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know how like certain people could go for that shit.
Because
Like,
they're not
no
built-
matter
they don't have
how
those
weak you
principles.
are.
They don't have those principles. It doesn't matter. That's not a common. Everybody has their own principles and morals for their own way they live.
You're right.
And so in his case, that might not have been his shit. So like, if you don't have or any boundaries,
I'll be damned.
If
If
you don't
my
say-
sanctuary.
if you don't set any boundaries though, people
You're
are
right.
gonna do what?
You're right. You give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile.
So he set no boundaries, and Larry's that person that you can't do that with anyway.
And you lay down, they're gonna walk over you.
So, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm sure, without even knowing the story about him, I'm sure he made him feel bad about him, guilted him into, this is my, you know what? I should pay for this apartment for him, and I should just mind my business and let him do what he has to do. Or maybe he sold him a dream that, because he did say, I'm building an army. So maybe he thought to himself, oh, well, he's probably doing a good thing over there. Even though I don't like it, he's probably doing something for the greater good, because people did see him as a good person at the time. They all did. All of his peers saw him as a good person, which we know he's a piece of shit now, but we have hindsight. And yeah, man, damn, it just.
See, it's shit like that why I never trust anybody.
I mean, I just don't know how. There's so much shit happened, bro. And all the people, whenever shit was happening, they just watched the other person go through it. And
then the whole like the female escort shit, like,
oh God,
bro,
oh God,
that shit like threw me off. I'm like, where the fuck did this even come
I didn't even
from?
know that was happening.
It's pimpin'.
Bro. I see the numbers,
OD
right?
shit.
Yeah, them numbers is crazy.
Right.
Then the dude, he was trying to, I forgot what he said, but he was like, the numbers they was coming up with, it wasn't even close. I was like, what?
What?
Like
The,
lower or higher?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Probably higher.
Yeah, most likely higher. Damn.
But the numbers that we seen on paper was already fucking high.
That's what I'm saying.
Making $1 million a year off one person is outrageous. I don't know how the fuck he still went bankrupt though. But that was before. I'm tripping, right? He went bankrupt way before.
Yeah.
That's right. So at this point, he was getting to it.
But still, I wouldn't have been surprised if he went bankrupt again.
He took 300 from one family alone.
Yeah, a lot of people know how to get money, but a lot of people don't know how to manage it.
And I mean, he got it. He was being dirty about it. So
For sure.
I mean, that's crazy. I don't know, man. That the Santos shit really fucked me up because like this whole entire sister, mother, the family, they all broke up, and so at the end, I don't want to skip straight to the end. We'll say that for a second. Cause I got some other points to get to about this motherfucker before I talk about the last 10 minutes or last 3 minutes where I damn near slammed my computer shut. I was like, I hate this motherfucker because it just pissed me off so bad. But I mean, let's see. The Santos thing was crazy, of course. Dan, he escaped, so he tried to off himself and jump.
One of the sisters, they escaped. Well,
did she?
Yeah, when she went
yes, right. That's
went on that little path in the woods.
Yeah, she got away. Because right, to my other point, he had them out there doing landscaping and all
that shit was
type
OD.
of shit.
Girl was on the Bobcat knowing damn well she didn't know what she was doing.
Yo, on the Bobcat is
when I saw that, I said, yo, you didn't see that part?
No.
Bro, she was driving a fucking, like, a Bobcat, bro.
I'm fucking weak.
And my first thought was, how they trained her to
The
do
one
that?
that was tweaking.
Nigga, I could even drive
Yeah,
a
it was
Bobcat.
there.
Hey, yo, that's even worse. No, don't put her behind that.
Hey.
Have her with the weed whacker or
Yo,
something.
they were operating heavy machinery, bro. You need license for this shit. And they all that
God.
motherfucker moving shit for him.
Yo, this nigga got it. This nigga got it.
He's sick, bro. He is sick.
Bet you ain't none of them had a W-2.
They owe the money.
They couldn't even.
That is right.
They
They
thought
couldn't
he-
even.
dumbass.
They couldn't even eat, bro.
That's crazy. Imagine this. They families is paying him money and he's still turning around and saying to these little niggas, y'all owe me bread.
So keep working. So he getting free labor and money.
I wish
I
I
ain't mean to
fucking
laugh, man.
Yeah, it's the reason why ain't no niggas in that shit.
Of course, come on,
Oh
man.
my
It's
god,
raps.
that shit is
I was gonna say that
hilarious.
earlier, but I ain't even want to bring race in it.
Nah, but that's we know.
But
what
it's
it
just common here
We
for
know
us.
what it is.
We know the
We
fuck
not
going on.
As soon as you told me I'm not getting paid for a job, nigga, I'm not showing up.
As soon as I go in the crib and there's a man been in here for too long, like I'm not.
Nah,
coming.
oh God.
Why this nigga still in here? Like,
And if you
He
in
fucking
here,
somebody in here. I don't care what y'all say.
facts.
right?
No, it's not like that. Y'all niggas dumb.
Right.
It been over so quick. Like,
I wish I would be in a college dorm and somebody died in there every night. With
Yo,
one of the roommates and then go talk about, oh no, we just working through some stuff.
Then not even that, bro. Like
Nigga, you was working through a nut. Shut
you
the
used to
fuck
going
up.
over there playing the P5 and shit, but the nigga like, nah, he in the living room, so we can't play today.
Nigga, fuck you. I'm firing up this P5. You better get the fuck up out of here. You better get YouTube TV on your phone, nigga. Fuck that. You in my space.
the nigga was ill. That's all I'm gonna say. Nigga was ill. He got a lot of money out of them, a lot of labor out of them.
I wish he would have tried some niggas on that shit. He would have got his ass smacked.
And he told, because I was weak, bro, because they was somewhere in North Carolina.
Yeah, Pinehurst.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Pinehurst.
like, man, why the fuck he over here?
He brought them from New York to so. Thank you. So this nigga brings them from New York, and they still follow him state to state, doing whatever this nigga
That's
say.
what I
Like
think about it. Like, they
that's
really
it's not crazy to you.
It's crazy as fuck.
all the way from New York.
And they wasn't even at New York. They wasn't even in New York first. They
Originally,
was somewhere
they were-
before
they
that.
were at- they were in college.
Yeah. So this
He
nigga just took
had
him on a
them,
world
man.
tour. Nah, nigga, they
I'm
was
telling you.
lock and fucking key, nigga. Lock and key.
Nigga had Dan's parents afraid to be like, yo,
Remember first
can you
episode?
please come see us? Like
first
they was scared to
episode,
ask.
He called the other shorty parents when it was Christmas break. Your daughter gonna kill herself if she come back home, so she gonna stay here with me.
Yeah.
And don't even let her speak on the phone.
Isabella,
Like, come on.
he's ill.
Come on.
He had him doing all type of shit, bro. And I mean, like I said, so the ones who got out and ran away, Santos, his sister Yelitza, Dan, and that's it.
Yeah.
His daughter kind of just like stopped. No, she was still around, I guess. But those are the ones who were really like escaped. And then, at the end, it was like they brought him to court pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yeah, nah, this nigga's lived. Because he was, my other point, he had the guys in the FBI or whoever.
That Carrick dude.
Yeah, Bernie Carrick.
Yeah, kept saying all these conspiracy shit.
Yeah, he
how
was
he's
like,
plotting
yo,
against
I
them and
thought
all
he was
this
my
other shit.
man's. Like, he got caught up on FBI shit. Well, with the FBI, he asked Bernie to help him out. He said, "No, I'm not calling the head of FBI. What are you talking about?"
Right.
And then he said, "All
Like
right."
any smart person would do.
Right. And then next thing you know, he's getting caught up in all these, he's indicted on all these charges. And then so like, all right. So then he turns right around and just, oh, well, it's a conspiracy. Like Bernie's
Whole government's into it.
They're all doing this to me.
They're trying to make a cover up.
Then, like the nigga lied about his name and shit.
His name
Not only his
about
name,
that.
nigga lied about being a fucking
Very
Marine.
right.
Oh, yeah, facts.
lied about being a Marine, lied about his name. So all these people just taking him at face value and let's
Y'all didn't think to look him
call
up, though?
a spade a spade. He's a white man doing that. Call a spade, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
They gonna do they gonna do their homework on niggas, bro.
Safari or
I'm
something.
sorry, they are. They not letting you just. He was in places with people. Come on, man. And they took it at face value. Oh, that's a good white guy. He has a picture with this guy. He must be who he says he is.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the problem because a lot of people aren't who they say they are. That's something you should learn early.
yeah, but
like real early.
to this degree is is insane.
It is, but that should be why your radar should have went off even more because this is not some average shit that's happening. This isn't some shit you could walk into a bar and you could talk to a random person. So, oh yeah, the same shit happened to me. Like, no, nigga, this is like a 1 in like a million chance of
I
this
ain't
shit
gonna lie.
happening to you.
If I was at a bar and somebody was telling me like some shit like this happened to them,
I would call you a dumbass.
respectfully, I am getting up without saying anything. Well, I'm gonna pay my tab first.
I'm gonna call you a
getting up,
dumbass
and I'm
and then
walking
get up.
off.
I'm gonna call you a dumbass and then get up. Because why the fuck would you subject yourself to that?
You're a fucking
That shit makes
retard.
no
Yeah.
sense.
Then I'm gonna look at you and I ain't gonna mean no harm, but I am no therapist. I do not want to hear your problems, bro.
Not only that, this is gonna go a little bit off topic from the show, but I feel like this is very relevant to stay. Stop looking for internal answers externally. Stop trying to figure shit out about yourself from other people. They're not you.
Yeah.
They don't know you. You know who knows you? You. Block out all the fucking noise and actually get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Figure out what you actually like. Figure out what you actually want to do with yourself. And then go from fucking there. But stop looking for who you should be from other fucking people because they're only going to make another them.
Bars. And that's literally what happened to all these people. Santos obviously is the most like obvious one. Then you got the girl that was being tricked. That was being
The whore?
yeah. Yeah. The
Little
one that was turning
itty bitty
tricks.
whore?
The one that was turning tricks. That
Felicia? No, it wasn't Felicia.
I don't know, but
I can't remember their names.
It was a girl that she was convinced that she was poisoning people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
homegirl. And she had a
Yes.
whole website. I don't
Yeah.
remember shorty name, but she's a fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But didn't she escape too? Or no? No, she didn't escape. But either way, so they brought him to court. And this is the end where like I don't think y'all niggas saw this
I
part,
didn't see
but
this.
they brought him to court pretty much, and the cameras were like, I guess did a close up, or it was just a weird, like they zoomed in on the two girls. It's not Felicia. What's her? Or is it Felicia? It is Felicia. Her.
For some reason, I want to say like Emily or Jessica, but I feel like there was two different people.
Hell, none of them are. No, Jessica's or Emily's in there.
It wasn't.
Nah, it's a regular white girl name.
Yeah.
I'm bogus.
Wait. Hold on. You just, I would get on your ass.
Nah.
Shit.
So yeah, we'll leave that one right there. Leave that one right there. Where's that? So yeah.
So who the main shorty that be talking in that wasn't fucking with them?
Oh, Raven.
Okay.
Raven.
Yeah, that is her name.
Yeah, she don't fuck with none of them.
She don't look
Shout
like
out
Raven.
Raven.
But yeah, shout out to Raven.
Shout out Raven. You need Ravens in your life.
Facts.
So no, it was Isabella and the sister Felicia, right?
Okay.
At the end, and the cameras are following them walking out of the courtroom. And I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, why the fuck are they following them? Like, this is a big thing. Like, why is it these two girls, right? Get to the end, bro. Isabella's doing an interview, and she's just like, they asked her like, what's one thing you would say to this Larry guy if he was right in front of you? And she said, I would tell him that pretty much no matter what, like I got his back, and that like I know he did nothing wrong, and the truth's gonna come out. What she said, bro. After all that shit, and she said, that no matter what, I know the truth, and he did nothing wrong, and I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for this man. What she said, I feel sorry for him. And you know who was sitting right up there next to her? Felicia, the nigga's sister.
She got what she deserved.
And then it just cuts off at the end, right? So going into episode 3, obviously, and so I'm left to think that this fucking idiot girl, Isabella, whatever, bro. Like, he was grooming you from the jump, whatever, fine. Felicia, on to you. You fucking dummy. You're sitting up here next to her. So you believe this shit too? You think that this nigga's the righteous person and he did all this stuff to help you, and now you're on this nigga's team and you're sitting there thinking you're standing by your man and you're proud. You look fucking stupid.
As fuck.
Your fucking whole family is destroyed.
Got what you deserve.
You could have went to Harvard.
Pissed that away.
You could have went to Harvard and you're chasing this nigga in Pinehurst, North Carolina.
Imagine that. Imagine choosing a 40, 50-year-old nigga over an Ivy League. Imagine that.
The part they don't want to talk about is that what I've always been saying: women are emotional creatures. You know, follow that first.
For sure.
They won't follow their logic. Humans are emotional in general, but here we go.
Yeah.
So she follows this idiot, and so I'm only left to assume now at this point that
it's them against the world.
it's them against.
It's them against the world.
But look, bro. Am I mad? If this shit pissed me off, bro. I'm talking about. I was like, oh, you stupid bitch. That's what I said.
No, that boils my blood. I'm not gonna lie.
But so then I have to also think though, like, if you ever seen the documentary "Surviving R. Kelly," there were a few girls who stood by him as well.
That is true.
It's always gonna happen. They always have their couple of people that they have
Even Charles Manson.
deep entrenched into what they believe that they're a second them. They believe so much to your ideologies and everything you say that they're a second you. And they do that on purpose because they know when they get taken away, you can kill the man, but you can't kill the idea. That's where that comes from.
Yep.
So they know this shit. So they're like, yeah, all right, well, they can get me, but I got her on the outside doing the same. She got this girl already.
Mm-hmm. So you
What do you think is going to happen?
Take me out the picture. Somebody else just
They're going to try to get more and more and more and then do the same thing.
Yep. Until it just
So
grows.
he already infected them so now it's going to spread while he's gone. It's sick. And the motherfucker's a master manipulator, man. But, man, I can't imagine what episode 3 is about to expose because I thought it was over after 1. And
Facts.
shit only got crazier. So
I can only imagine.
y'all tune in if y'all want to watch it. Again, it's called Stolen Youth. I'm going to finish it up probably this weekend. I ain't going to lie. I got to know what happens now. It's the end.
Facts.
And they're long, though. It's like an hour long. So if you got some time on a Saturday, Sunday
It's just 3
night,
episodes.
Yeah. So y'all check it out. Or don't. Let's shout them out, yeah.
So we got some serious shit to talk about. First and foremost, I just want to say shout out to John Morant. I want to take a different approach to this conversation because everybody's coming at him the same way, and we really need to break it down why what he did is being criticized so badly. So, like JJ Redick said on First Take, Keith, you brought this point up in a pre-production meeting. He didn't break any actual laws. You're allowed to have a gun. You're allowed to carry. You're allowed to be able to protect yourself. We all know that. It's the optics around him. It's the platform that he has. If he was anybody else making his money any other way, this wouldn't be a problem. If he was a rapper, if he was a boxer, if he was just an entrepreneur, if he wasn't one of the faces of the NBA, this is not a story and this is not an issue. So I just wanna put that out there, and I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Shit, pretty much like I was saying. I don't see a problem with it. I get they try to say like he the face of the NBA, so he should act be a certain way. To me, he was just being him, you know. Shit, maybe he just. I ain't gonna lie. Don't nobody know how his camera rolls were before the league or nothing, but like he could have been doing this shit, like flashing his guns and shit.
That's a fact.
and shit just now getting out to where, like, you know what I'm saying, we see it or whatever the case may be. But I feel like he fucked up the first time. He said he said he was gonna get help or whatever the case may be.
That too.
Then he turned around and did it again.
That too. Had a
but it's
talk
like,
with commissioner.
I don't know, man. You do some shit like that, you really got to change. But I still don't see like a problem with what he did or anything like that.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
All right, cool. Fuck John Morant. Fuck him.
Weak.
Fuck him. I'm not gonna shout him out.
But before you go though, like, he damn sure gotta, like, he gotta handle what come with the situation he in. He can't try to do no. I feel like it's too late to try to do another apology. Like, that shit just gonna go out the window.
He did
Facts.
though. He did do another apology.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they tried to say he got that off a little apology site or some shit, but whatever, man. I wouldn't. It is what it is now. Like, it's already up there. So
for him, not by him.
Well, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. PR teams always gonna try to clean up a mess.
But if it's obvious though, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
But I
would've
mean,
just had
whatever he was about to say
Niggas
was going to
believe-
be bad because
Yeah,
of what
yeah,
he said
for sure.
before.
I would have had my baby mama do it.
I'm weak.
For
I would
real.
have not waved a gun on Instagram Live.
Facts.
That's what I would have done if I was John Morant. But,
You wouldn't have seen me with the gun.
right.
I would have had it on me, but
So-
you wouldn't have seen it.
So I don't say fuck John Morant because I tried to stand for him last time. Even though I didn't really want to last time. I wasn't really trying to stand for him last time. But I was convinced to because I was like, you know what? I'll just be objective about it. I won't give my thoughts about it. I'll just whatever. If he changes whatever, it's all good. So whatever I changed my mind and all right, cool. You know, shout out to him, whatever. Then I see it again, not even a couple months later, does the same exact thing. Posting a gun. Now, in a vacuum, is having a gun on Instagram Live illegal? Nah. Is it wrong? Nah, not really. But like you said, like obviously it's different for certain people and he's a different person, right? So you try to you're giving a bit of accountability to him, right?
Yeah.
When you say that. Cool. But I think it's all on him now. Like
No, for sure.
for him to do it a second time is like
It's blasphemous.
it's so
It's blasphemous. I only said shout out to him and the fact of how everybody's coming down because JJ Redick did point out he didn't break a law. That's the only reason why I'm saying shout out to him.
okay.
Him being caught in this situation
Let's
again.
talk about JJ
is
Redick.
I don't
Can we
feel.
discuss that one?
I don't feel like he should be suspended for damn near half a season because of what he did.
He shouldn't get damn near half the season.
Nah,
he
he
should
shouldn't get
get
half the
He should
season.
get half the season
Nah,
or
hell
more.
Nah.
Hell no.
Why not?
I think he should miss like 20 games
Why?
max.
Why?
I wouldn't even
He
do that,
didn't
man.
break a law.
I'm not even doing that.
There's no law broken. I understand Commissioner Adam Silver doesn't want this. I understand. We've seen the Gilbert Arenas
So
incident.
that's it.
It didn't even go as far. But he's in the offseason. He's not around the fucking team. I could see if he's like on a bus with his teammates or they're just leaving practice, they were going to get something to eat, or they're on the way to practice and they all rode together and he's flashing guns while they're alive. But they're not he's not with the team.
He could have been going to the shooting range.
But he wasn't at the shooting range.
You don't
was
know
he?
that? They was in, but I
But he
mean,
wasn't
he
at
wasn't.
the
He wasn't. He
shooting
was in the
range
car,
video.
but he could have been
Right.
going to the shooting range.
Then it would have been fine. If we're not, we're making it seem like it's something it's not. No, nigga, you're not supposed to be waving guns around like
Nah,
this.
for sure, for
Sorry.
sure.
And if you're just a
You didn't
responsible
see
gun
No,
owner,
nigga,
nobody
you didn't
should
see-
know.
You didn't see Kobe doing it.
Nope.
You didn't see Braun doing it. You don't see any of these other JT doing it. You don't see Donovan Mitchell doing it. You see none of the other niggas doing
But if
it.
I'm being completely honest, the niggas you just named, I don't even see them shooting a gun at all.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just being
It's their
honest.
legal right to. Yeah, I know. That's funny. But it's their legal right to own guns.
For sure, for sure.
So why you have a gun or having a gun does not. I don't give a fuck. If nigga wants to have 1,000,000 guns, he can have 1,000,000 guns. The problem wasn't that he had a gun.
Right.
The problem was that he did it and put it on Instagram Live, and the nigga
Yeah.
actually knew he was being recorded at that point. So
Yeah.
like, let's
And
not
he
be
li-
stupid.
yeah.
Like he knew he was being recorded.
His
so,
friend tried his best.
yeah. If anything, his friend tried to look out.
Oh God!
Because he knew how
put the
stupid
cam.
he
He
fucking
put the
looked.
cam down.
He's like, oh,
he
shit.
was on
Yeah,
himself
it was
first.
quick. He's like, whoa, gang, you tripping. Why would he say that? Because he know that was some stupid shit to do.
But
Oh,
what
God.
I want to know is how
But
often
it's
how
his
often his
responsibility to
friends.
stay off live too. If you know he's gonna do that shit, don't go on live.
But that's what I was about to get at. I want to know how often, like, his friends go on live without him being there. Like, is you just going on live because I'm around? You just want to show niggas you around me? Like, how often is you on live?
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant because he still knew he was being recorded.
Okay, I get that.
I
but
see
shit,
what you're
like,
getting at because you're trying to see the motive of why they're doing what they're doing.
It doesn't matter.
It does. It would matter to
at the end of the day, this shit wouldn't have happened if the nigga wouldn't have, one, put out the gun, and two, if his friend wouldn't have been on live. Like, if I'm just being honest.
Facts. But what he's asking would matter because then that would give Josh some discernment on who should be there and who shouldn't.
Sure. That's a different conversation.
That's like if I did a certain shit. That's like if I did a certain shit and y'all knew that. But every time y'all come around me, y'all going live knowing I might fuck around and slip up and y'all might see me doing some dickhead or some shit I shouldn't be doing to get out there. But it's like y'all don't be on live whenever I'm not around.
As a friend, I wouldn't do that. Facts. Okay, fair.
But we do know people that will do that.
But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if I'm a good friend, that's on me. You can't control if somebody pulls a phone out around you, but you control what the fuck you're doing. And the point is, his friends ain't the one making hundreds or supposed to be making hundreds of millions of dollars. His friends aren't the ones. Facts. He is. So you get the responsibility. You get all the money, and you are responsible for acting a certain way because you make all this money.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Because they're probably record or being on live because Ja's there. Yeah, you're right.
If I got a friend and he's the breadwinner, he's making that money, and I know he tweaks out like that, I'm not going on live. If he's in a position where he's gonna lose it, I'm not going on live.
Sure.
But you're right. The responsibility does not lie on him
at all
because everybody is responsible for their own actions. Nobody can do anything for you. You have to make up a conscious decision in your mind to do whatever the fuck you want to do with your body. So,
that's why I will forever stand on it, man. Social media ain't nothing but the feds.
They've been that since the start. We know that. That's why you don't do certain shit on there.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's niggas getting caught up on Ricos off fucking social media.
And niggas still do it. And okay, so let's just backtrack. So let me go all the way fucking back. I don't give a fuck what JJ Redick said. I don't care.
I hear you.
Can JJ Redick speak on this matter? Is he qualified to speak on this matter? I'm gonna say fuck no, he's not.
But why is he not?
Because he's not black.
But the nigga, all he did was have a gun.
But the perception of a black man and a white man having a gun is completely different. You see a white man with a gun, he just wants to protect his family. If you see a black man with a gun, he must be up to no good.
But nobody said he was up to no good.
Okay, let's talk about the
I think if there was a picture of JJ Redick taken in his car candidly with a gun on his lap, I don't think there would be an outcry, if I'm being completely honest.
But other than that,
I mean, he's not in the league.
Yeah, because there's other.
He's an ESPN lead analyst.
But he's not in the league.
But it's a little different.
It is.
Don't nobody look like.
Yeah,
nobody looking for JJ Redick.
There'd be a reason why nobody would care if it was JJ Redick.
Niggas come to Memphis to see Ja play.
That's true.
Okay, so but you're making my point though. Thank you though. So the thing is this: besides him being the face of the NBA,
he's the franchise player.
I'm off that. I'm off the NBA now. Now I'm talking about black people. And the reason why I said fuck John Morant, it's not about the NBA. It's about me being black and him being black. Right. So he had the Nike brand deal. He has the Powerade brand deal, which he still has.
And he fucked up NLE bag.
He didn't get dropped, right? So I don't know what the fuck.
Nigga, I know nothing about that.
That shit was on Twitter. Some type of way Ja Morant doing what the fuck he did, fucked up NLE bag with Powerade.
Okay. So,
well, probably because of what the fuck he talking about, the nigga being black.
So let's get to it. So basically,
why the fuck Powerade was looking at NLE though?
That's
the thing I'm trying to correlate. I'm trying to okay, but get your money, bro.
Yeah, facts. So it probably all ties in, honestly. But basically, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, yeah, Ja is doing all this shit. He's got the Powerade brand deal. He's got the Nike deal, and they haven't dropped him yet. But Powerade did say no commercials right now, whatever.
Yeah.
And Nike still got his shoe. So
they're giving him commercials, right. But he's not talking to them. He's not talking to them at all.
So now let me ask you a question. To get those brand deals, is that an easy thing to do or a hard thing to do?
Very hard thing to do.
You think it's hard or easy? Or are you going to sit here and lie and tell me you don't know?
Nah, like,
well, for the caliber player of him.
I'm not asking that.
Okay.
I'm asking, is it hard to get a brand deal with Powerade or Nike?
Yes.
To the level that he got it?
Yes.
Is it a hard thing to accomplish?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. So now let me ask you this. Is it hard for a black person to accomplish it? Same thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So why is it hard for a black person to accomplish those things?
It's hard.
What do we have to deal with, though? When it comes to those brand deals, what are we dealing with that makes it harder? What?
lack of respect.
Why?
And typically getting fucked on the business side.
Why?
Because they think we don't know better.
But why they don't respect us? Why?
The shit that's on the net.
How we present ourselves as a collective.
As a collective. So they probably seen one bad apple and think, oh, well,
all of them are that way.
Even if you are super capable and have none of that going on, right?
But that's stupid. I could say there's a bunch of white serial killers. All y'all must be that.
I
I understand,
sure.
but I'm just understand.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So
key.
if you fuck up once with the gun, and we all know that wasn't a menacing video. Him putting the gun like this is not menacing.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to scare nobody. We know that. But if that looked away and they were like, yo, we're going to chill on the commercials and everything, but like, you know, just lay low, and you do it again, what do you think they're thinking about this?
Bye, nigga.
By what?
Nigga.
Okay, great. Why? Because they're like, you know what?
You fucking with the money.
You fucking with the money. And so,
Because that's an upfront investment.
So
And
what I'm
they're
gonna-
supposed to collect on the back end, and you going out here doing stupid shit to where I can't promote you is fucking up the bag.
okay.
And at the end of the day, if you're dealing with $1 billion corporation like Powerade, like Nike, guess what? The bottom line comes fucking first.
It comes first. And on top of that, if we're going to call a spade, they took a chance on him. They was not excited to see a nigga with dreads come in the fucking building to give them millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. They're not like, oh, this is going to be a great event. They're not thinking that way. Let's be honest. They're
Right.
not. So they're already thinking like, damn, this is going to be a risk, but it could work out for the better because he might not embarrass us.
Right.
So, but then what do you do in return? You become the nigga that they thought you were. You showed them that you were the nigga they thought they were.
And that's the worst thing that you could do.
You had it, and you chose to just do whatever the fuck you wanted to. Like, you could have taken that opportunity and been like, you know what, damn. Regardless of what you do in your personal life, I don't give a fuck if Ja Morant is a killer for real. It doesn't. It's irrelevant.
Facts.
You need to put that aside and take advantage of the opportunity in front of you. That's what a real nigga would have done and should have done. He didn't do that. And as a result, who knows, but maybe that played a part in what happened with NLE. Maybe they took that in consideration, was like, I don't know. These niggas are all acting the same. They all are doing this shit. Maybe I should chill out on NLE. If Ja Morant fucked up,
It makes sense.
There's a high chance NLE might fuck it in their minds, right? Because what does NLE rap about? What is his persona? At least Ja Morant is not that far off the, you know what I'm saying, off the deep end. So fuck him.
I'm with you.
Fuck him. Because at the end of the day, bro, regardless of how great a basketball he is, like we need to stop like championing that shit, bro. And we need to stop that shit. Niggas need to stop looking at niggas, because he can hoop, that he's a great. No, fuck that. What are you doing for us? Are you making it easier or harder? Are you opening doors or are you closing doors? Ja Morant closing doors. In my humble opinion, I think he's closing doors right now. The way he's acting, the way he's carrying himself. And it could have been avoided. It's one thing to be victim of a stereotype or of a prejudice, like, oh, well, you know, I think he's going to be that kind of person. Okay, fine. It's another to prove it true. And he proved it true.
You know who you need to go sit down with?
Who?
You need to go sit down with the king. You need to go sit down with King James. Let King James give him a long talk. How he need to conduct himself.
He has a fucking father.
He does.
But he ain't shit either, I guess.
He ain't doing it. He ain't doing
So
it.
you
Two
need-
of the-
you need LeBron to be your dad.
two of the situations.
I know what he's not doing.
Okay. I won't say the father, but two of the situations
That's
that had a
something that's been
situation
thrown
where-
in there.
I know what
Two
he's
of the
not doing.
situations that was incident with the gun at the mall had to do with his mom calling him because I think she got into it. Somebody in the store, she didn't like how she was talked to, so she told Ja to come up there and handle it. Why is he handling that? In the position that he's in, he's putting everybody
it don't
on.
fucking matter.
he's
That's your
feeding-
mother.
I understand that, but he's feeding everybody. You can't have them
Nigga,
out
my
there like
sister,
that.
man, I could have $1 million contract. My sister can call me right now, bro. I don't give a fuck about this bread, nigga.
No. I
What?
see both sides. I know what you're
I
trying to say.
see what you're saying, but I'm saying in a public place like that,
So you
I'm
go-
saying,
you
but
go
he
call
brought
your
out,
homebody,
but
go
he
handle
brought
it?
out all his goons and shit. I'm gonna go handle it, but I'm gonna handle that civilly. I'm not gonna flash a gun. I'm not gonna beat you up.
Because Keith, the thing is this, bro. Like both
You
y'all
still
are right.
have
Both y'all are
to. You
right.
have to be there for
You
your
have to
family,
go.
but you still have to be able to
But
account for
you
the
gotta-
fact that
but
you're
you
the
gotta
one
realize,
taking care
you gotta
of it.
realize, bro, it's two different niggas, bro. You got niggas that handle it like you, how you saying it. You got niggas that's go handle it like how they go handle it, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, but listen, there's also like
Cause you got niggas that don't like me. I don't really get mad, bro. So if I get mad, nigga, I'm going all the way there.
Okay,
There's no
but
like none of that.
do you think there should be a reason for you to go all the way there, or are you gonna go all the way no matter what?
It just depends on the situation.
All right. Okay then. So
But,
if
yeah.
the situation calls for it, then you should bring that.
For sure.
Would it be fair to say that maybe it didn't call for that? Situation that she called him on didn't call for that? Would it be fair to say that sometimes women will call niggas when situations don't really call for it? Just because they're upset and they're in their feelings and then they get you riled up? Is that fair to say that that happens sometimes?
I don't know, bro. Cause
You don't know.
Nah, cause motherfuckers do be disrespectful for real.
I'm saying, but do you think that there's opportunities where women can just go ahead and say, I'm going to call my brother even if he doesn't need to be called? Does that happen sometimes too?
Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm saying is the situation may not have, what he's trying to say is that maybe she didn't need to call Ja. You're hearing it from like your side, you're receiving the call like, yo, if my mom calls, I'm going. Yes, you should go. What he's saying is maybe mom shouldn't have called because he's going to be on that. I'm going to go.
Because I definitely understand what you're saying. If your mom calls you, if your sister calls you, any rational person that loves their family is going to show up. Now, me in that situation,
Don't call me.
If that happens once, no, it's not don't call me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you some security guards. So when you want to go out in public, well, guess what? If somebody want to disrespect you, I got paid security there with you, so I'm with you when I'm not there. And I get to wipe my hands of it because I'm paying them to do that job.
That's valid too. That's valid.
After it happens one time, the next time, no. Paid security, boom. We're going to clean our hands of this. We're going to pay somebody to do this so we don't have to worry about this. So this doesn't affect me bringing in the money so you can keep living this lifestyle that you're living. Because you're 100% right. If your mom, if your sister, if your niece, anybody that's related to you that you give a fuck about and they call you and they say something is going down, hell yeah, you got to be there. Hell yeah. So you're not wrong for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant when I said don't call me. When I'm
For
saying
sure,
don't
for
call me,
sure.
I don't mean like I don't want to hear your problem.
For sure.
What I'm saying is do not call me first because I am the last resort. Because I'm going to take it there. And I had that same feeling for me. Like if anybody in my family called, please don't call me. Unless you really need me to be there,
100%.
do not call me to be there because I'm not going to, like to your point, I'm not going to try to assess the situation and figure out, okay, well, who's right, no. I'm crashing out.
And especially for mine.
Who the fuck did what to who? I'm on the way.
And if you're not on that fucking timing, do not talk about it. Speak about it. Nothing like that, because when it's time to be about it, niggas be quiet.
You got to step.
So don't even
Step.
talk about it.
That's my thing. So basically what I'm trying to say for y'all is I see both sides.
For sure.
Of the
I
argument,
definitely see his
but
side.
I think it's all one argument. Like,
Oh, yeah.
call me because I'm going to show up and it's going to be a certain energy when I show up.
But make sure it's warranted.
If you're going to call me, make sure it's
that
warranted.
shit is
And if it's not
warranted.
warranted, do not call me because this is what I'm prepared to do in your honor. Do you want me to do that? 9 times out of 10.
Because I do see what you're
I
saying.
don't
Because
want you to do that.
if it's something that can get to a certain point, I don't know how you are when you get angry or how you are, but I black out. So once I'm there, I really don't know what I'm doing. I know who I'm not doing it to,
Right.
but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Facts. Like I'll be tempted when I go to a certain store or something and motherfuckers be rude. Like
Facts.
I just be wanting to smack the shit out of motherfuckers then. Cause it's like, bro, I ain't did shit to you. I get your job, like I get it, bro. I didn't work jobs. I ain't want to work there, but I ain't never take that shit on nobody
Hell
that
no.
came through.
Facts.
Like
That's
if
a fact.
I might be sitting there, goddamn mad as hell. Then as soon as you pop up, yo, how you doing? Woo,
Fact.
woo.
Facts.
The only
Like, ain't
time
shit
I'm
going
ever
on.
rude to somebody is at a job if they've already approached me rude.
Right.
That's the only time.
And that's how I am, bro. If
Only time.
the energy I feel, I'm gonna give that shit right back. But
Yep.
it's gonna be worse because now you got me feeling like this, so I'm about to take it there.
I
just
say-
hope you ready when they get there.
I was about to say, I always say I'm one who reciprocates energy, and I just hope you can match what I'm going to bring. Because I'm a really quiet person, but when it's time to bring it out, I don't.
That's facts. Yeah, you got. I mean, at the end of the day, like you got to know the person you calling. Is what I'm trying to say. So
For sure. For sure.
If I'm
For
calling
sure.
you and I know you, it goes for friends too. Like if I know my niggas willing to, like I had like friends who I'm like I would call this nigga if I was in fear for my life, and I needed niggas to pull up. I would call this nigga, but I would only call him then, because if I call him for anything less there, he's gonna bring that same energy to
Right.
the situation, and I may not need that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just know, especially, you know what I mean? You gotta call the right niggas, because sometimes, it go all the way there, but sometimes you might call the wrong nigga and he not even, it could be the other way. He's scared. He whatever. So, but if that's
Shit,
type
niggas
of,
have seen both sides.
yeah, yo. So I mean, at the end of the day, though, going back to it, I just think the nigga job was dead wrong. Do I hope he redeems himself, and do I hope he gets it together? Yeah, of course. But am I expecting or no? Am I expecting it? No. Do I anticipate it? Nah, not really. But if he does, cool. But my thing is, he's already done damage, and like we already got to deal with a lot, bro, as niggas, bro, and you're not making it easier. So, nah, I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking job, bro. So,
Feel it.
yeah, fuck him. I was so ready to say that. The audio. Too soon.
Put your shit up like John Morant.
Yeah, in a bun. It just won't be braids. Actually, when I have braids, yeah. It just won't be as many.
Yeah, just don't ever rock a bun, gang.
Oh, no, I don't.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't.
I look at niggas kind of funny.
Yeah.
If you a nigga and you got a bun,
That and dangle earrings.
I think you're a bitch. Like if you got a bun in your hair, not no braids, not no locks, not no twists, not no.
No,
nothing.
you would never see me with a
You
puff
have
on my head.
a man bun.
You would never see me.
You look pussy. Now he may not be, but you look like a bitch. Dangle earrings is one of those for you.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
There's a certain style for a certain nigga. I tried to wear them. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It don't, nah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's some things we
I felt like a
leave
bitch
for the
when I wore
women.
them. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I felt
Some things you leave for
I
the
felt
women,
my
man.
feminine energy when I was wearing them shits.
This nigga
I'm like, yo,
got
I
it.
feel sassy, yo. Why do I got these
This
fucking
nigga
shits
says
hanging
sassy.
on,
Right.
yo? Yo, I
Put those
did.
earrings in, felt a little
Yo, I
zest.
felt zesty to the motherfucker. Yo, I started listening to Lil Uzi and shit.
Yo, this nigga.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, you was hitting them shoulders?
Now I was killing them shoulders. I ain't gonna do it, but I was about to. I was about to do it, but I ain't gonna do
Nah, I
it.
used to kill them shoulders too. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, bro. But nah, dangle earrings wasn't it. Not at all. This nigga background was cracking me up. I can't just like,
That's my baby, yo. You know what I'm saying?
you know. We won't even touch on that today. But
I don't switch it now.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I was on the mode.
what was yours?
Nah, it was my logo.
All right, Kaylani.
But yeah.
As your background?
Oh, I just put it on there.
You know what? Fuck my next topic.
I got like four different backgrounds.
Fuck that. Fuck
I got
that.
like 4 different
Fuck that.
backgrounds.
Nah,
I could just switch it and drop it like down.
See, I was gonna get some real positive shit for the fellas. I was gonna really bring y'all up and show y'all this inspirational book I was reading, but fuck that book, right?
That's my
No,
inspiration
no,
right there.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I gotta make enough money to get on that bitch radar. Shit.
What is that? Let's get into it. What are we doing?
Kaylani?
What are we doing?
What do you mean what we doing?
When you make your background, what are you doing?
What you mean?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm not doing shit.
By putting on your background on your phone, what do you think you're doing?
What are you getting at? I'm confused.
What's the purpose of it?
Nigga, she look good.
And
I wanna fuck.
And
what? I like her music too. She make good music.
let me guess. You a big fan
I actually
Nope.
of her music?
Nope.
Alright.
I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even tell you one
Mariah?
song.
I could only say one.
I can't
and it's
tell you
because of
one.
Only know
TikTok.
one. Only
And
know
it's
one.
that thin or spread thin or something. Because it's that one that was just on TikTok for like 6 months.
I only
And
know-
I haven't even heard
She
it.
got one with Lil Baby. That shit crazy.
I only know
Word?
she fuck with Thug. That's all I know.
Oh,
And she
fuck
look
you.
good.
Oh, fuck you.
She got a song with Lil Baby that go crazy. And it's a good
Damn.
R&B song. She could actually sing a little bit.
Okay.
I think she's actually talented. Honestly, I do. Is she on them levels?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She come to Charlotte, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with my camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying for that shit.
See, listen.
Real smooth, like.
No. I'm not letting niggas off the hook. So what are we doing? You know what I have an opinion about it, but I just wanna know what y'all think about having her in your background. What do you think that's doing?
Oh, it ain't doing shit for me, at least here. I just.
Blowing their heads up?
Yeah, you're pedestalizing her. Yes. You're putting her on a pedestal. Yes. You are.
Yeah, I am to a
You
certain
are.
extent.
Why?
Fuck.
Do you think that any woman at all is gonna fuck a dude who's pedestalizing them?
Actually, no. You're right.
Hmm.
I mean, should it look good? I
And?
mean, I don't know the bitch. So this is different. This is not no regular bitch. But still, no, I
You're
understand
still
what you're
putting her on a
saying.
pedestal.
Understand what you're saying.
She is a regular bitch.
She don't know though.
She's a regular bitch.
But she don't know.
She's a human.
She is, but she don't. But she don't know.
You know.
I know, but she don't know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
I
nigga,
don't give a
that's
fuck what
fine.
she know.
But
I'm talking
she
about
don't.
you.
But she don't know.
It's not about her. It's about you. You're pedestalizing her.
But she don't know that.
And
So
What does
I
that
could be
mean?
pedestalizing her, but I could not be treating her like that. But at the same time, in my mind,
you don't think subconsciously that you wouldn't? If you met her, how would you pull up? Do you think it'd be different or the same as if you pull up a regular girl?
it'd definitely be different
Exactly. But you know why? You want to know why it'd be different?
because of the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
I'm aware.
What you're doing to yourself.
Put myself in a hole. I understand. If we being honest, she's a lesbian. It's very slim chances.
Oh, bro.
I'm knocking.
You're
So
copping
I don't.
out.
I'm not
She
copping out
dated
because
mad niggas.
she did.
Stop
but
it.
I understand what you're saying.
Do you think them niggas had her on their fucking background on their phones?
No.
Okay.
But they also probably have more money than her. I'm just a regular nigga right now.
Maybe.
I said it's
Maybe.
inspiration. Nah, definitely.
Wait, we're talking about Kehlani?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Kyrie and Party Next Door. And YG.
NYG.
Kyrie and Party, definitely.
Definitely
Yeah.
YG too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, YG too.
But the point is that
Nah, I definitely see what you.
They
Yeah, I
wouldn't do
definitely see what you're saying.
you wouldn't put a regular girl
No.
or a girl. You wouldn't put her on your back.
He put his wife on his back.
No, before
No,
you you meet her.
real spill. The only woman I put on my background was probably my mom.
Okay.
So put her on there
I used to.
and get that trifling asshole off your shit.
Yo, relax. I got 6 different
Let's call-
wallpapers, nigga. I got 6 different
But why does she
wallpapers.
deserve
It's
to
not.
be on there, bro.
I only did it to match his energy. I saw Mariah, so I just said,
Well,
And the only reason why I did
we'll
that is
pivot to
because
him in a
Kev was
second.
talking about her earlier.
I'm frying you right now, but I'm gonna get to him in a second. I'm just asking you right now.
I understand. I'm sitting here telling you I understand what you're saying.
So I'm just saying, don't put her on your background.
I got you. You want me to change it?
I would love for you to change.
I got you right now, gang. Because you see this little handy dandy
Yeah,
feature?
I know, but delete that shit too, though.
Yo, this nigga got it.
I can slide my shit too,
Yeah, I just did it.
but I don't have no. I don't. What you'll see is on my,
I got 7 logos I can pick from.
and you
nigga.
can see all of mine. None of them are no fucking, no girl from Instagram. No, that's a car.
See, that's respect, but that's because that's respect.
You feel me?
That's respect.
It wouldn't be no. It never was no girl. No girl.
Copy.
Damn sure not no fucking girl. I've never met.
Copy.
Never seen.
This bitch is a celeb.
So
This bitch is a celeb. It's not
So?
that deep. It's not.
it is that deep.
It's
I think it
not.
is.
It's not, because I'm not about to be with this bitch, so it doesn't matter. I'm not about to be with the bitch. I would not.
What do
A
you mean
bitch.
be
I'm
with?
good. Like
What do you mean be with?
I'm not gonna be with Kehlani. I'm not gonna be a relationship with Kehlani. I'm
What
not
if you
gonna
were around her?
Okay, then I'm around her, nigga.
So then, do you think that it would benefit you to have her as your background if you were just around her regularly?
If I'm around her, she's not on my background.
Right. What I'm trying to say is you need to elevate where you think you are versus where you think she is.
For sure.
Do you understand what I'm trying to get at?
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I'm just saying right now, the shit don't matter.
It does matter.
It does, but
It starts
doesn't.
with you.
It starts with me, but at the end of this, I can't even fucking talk. At the end of the day, if she gonna fuck with somebody, the decision is hers. So it really don't.
But
And like I said,
that's-
I'm not gonna.
But that's simp behavior.
You know what? You're right. It
That's
is.
simp behavior.
It is.
That's called a spade a spade. It's simp
It
behavior.
is.
It is.
It is.
So, but that's all I'm saying. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up.
Simp behavior. That's crazy.
Is it not?
Nah, hell no.
Tell me why it's not. I'm
How
on
is
you
it?
now.
Because you got a joint on your screen.
I
Yes.
can't
You
just
a
want to look
simp?
at a beautiful woman.
What?
I can't just want to look at a beautiful woman. On my
Open
phone screen.
Instagram. The fuck?
On my phone screen.
Open Instagram.
For sure. I do that too.
And look, there you go. Why on your screen? On your lock screen? Okay, listen. I'm gonna ask a bunch of random girls. I'm gonna ask a bunch of random girls, and I swear to God, I know the answer already. But if I ask any girl, any woman, would she get the ick from seeing Kehlani as your background? They're gonna say yes. Do you know why they're going to say yes? Because they're probably assuming that whether it's true or not is irrelevant. It's about perception, right? So they're probably assuming that you are idolizing this girl, which then implies that you're not on her level, which also then implies that you'll never be on her level because otherwise you wouldn't have her on your background of your phone. I'm going deep with it, but it's a real, it's real shit. Like, it's real shit.
But that's not what this is. I don't idolize this bitch.
I know it ain't. But I'm telling you what it looked like.
I understand what it looked like. But see, it's a difference between somebody thinking about what something looks like versus what something actually is. If you think something is what it isn't about me, I don't give a fuck. Think whatever the fuck you want to think. I'm not here to clear shit up. Like, I just don't care. I want to see a bad bitch. That's a bad bitch.
Slide up and look at Instagram.
She got hella tats. She look good. She can sing. She can dance.
I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't mention it.
I feel you.
If I didn't bring that up and ask niggas to not do it, I think I'd be failing as a friend.
Get on Waddy too. He used to do the same shit.
I don't see his phone in front of me.
I'm fucking weak.
I'm talking about what I see right now.
Copy. I got you. It's not that deep.
Do you understand that if you was making like, let's say you was making like, what do you think she makes?
I have no clue. Over some M's for sure.
Okay, great.
M&M's.
So if you were making the same amount of money as her, do you understand that she would be such a regular girl to you?
Yes.
Do you understand that you would not even probably look her way? Because, you probably beat her or whatever, but you're like the amount of, what I'm saying is that the girls that would be around,
for sure.
it would be.
I ain't gonna lie. Whichever which way it go, I'm still looking at Mariah.
I'm still looking at
I got the bread she have or not.
Looking is one thing. Would you have her on your background? No, because you would have so many other options. You wouldn't.
I still have her on my background.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Knock
I would.
it off.
And I'll make sure I'm around her for her to see it.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Knock it off. No, you
I
wouldn't.
probably wouldn't still have it.
Because then you'd be around Karuchi. You gonna have her on your background when you sitting with Karuchi? No. So no, you wouldn't. Knock it off.
I wouldn't be around Karuchi.
Okay, who else would you be around? Who else would you be around besides Mariah?
I mean, this phone wouldn't be with me, so it wouldn't matter.
Facts.
So you chilling with Ruby Rose and your phone light up.
But this one won't be with me, so it don't matter.
If I'm with K-Lodi, nigga, this phone can go in the trash,
Now you got a
nigga.
new phone for each bitch. Is that what you said? What do you say?
Now I'm gonna have another phone. Which way? Like it don't matter. I'm
So
gonna
you
have
got one
another
phone for each bitch?
Nah, I'm just have two
Okay.
phones in general.
Okay, so that phone gonna
One
keep
for
her.
personal, one for business.
Okay, so
All right,
your
base.
personal phone is gonna have Mariah on there, and then your business phone won't. Is that what we're saying?
It might. Yeah,
All right, nigga.
yeah. We'll put it like that. Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
in your personal time, you're hanging out with Ruby Rose, and the fucking background is Mariah.
I don't know if
My phone not gonna be out around Ruby.
Rose.
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm around joints, bro, I don't even have my phone out just because you never know what the fuck might pop up on that motherfucker.
Facts.
Like another bitch.
Facts.
So I just don't have my phone out. I keep it in my pocket.
You wouldn't have her on the background.
Nah, actually, my shit be on D&D.
You wouldn't have her on your background.
That part.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't. That's my point.
Yeah, I
John.
wouldn't.
So,
Yeah, but I've been telling you this whole time.
okay,
You're right.
So then why not? So why not get into that? Why not lean into that now?
Nah, I did only put her on there because you had said something.
I don't doubt it.
My shit don't.
I'm
never,
just opening it up. I do not doubt it for a second.
But I mean, shit.
Yeah, I'm just broadening the conversation to why niggas do what they do.
Look at Earth. That's what I look
Nigga said, "Look at Earth." I got that one too. Hell yeah, that fucking Earth one.
I mean, how many Earths are there?
There's only one.
How many of those are there?
This nigga,
Come on,
I
man.
understand.
It's a beautiful sight. That's not,
And that
that's
shit wasn't
common,
even.
that's
That shit
regular.
wasn't even on my.
I
phone.
only
It
seen
was on
one
my-
Mariah the
That shit
scientist.
was on my business logo,
I'm
and then I
just-
seen Mariah, so I pulled up K. You know what
I
I'm
think your
saying?
business is way more important and more valuable than Colombia.
For sure, and it's back up there. Shout out to Prochet.
No,
That's
just
me.
So that's out of love.
I know.
That's not me shitting on niggas. You feel me? I'm
I would never think you were shitting on
yeah,
me.
that's not me talking crazy. That's me dead.
Well, you
like,
do talk crazy,
Yeah,
but I understand
But
why.
it's for a reason. I'm not doing it on no like hating ass nigga shit. I'm
Nah,
doing
for
it like,
sure.
yo, y'all niggas are better than that.
Peace,
Than a girl. And I understand y'all wasn't really like sitting there like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I look up to this fucking
Yeah.
as a godlike figure. I know
Nah,
that.
hell
I'm not
nah.
saying it like that. But fuck them bitches. What I'm trying to say without saying fuck them bitches, nigga.
Like the only women in my life that's
Fuck
on the
them.
pedestal are female family members, and it's close female family members, moms, sisters, niece.
Yeah.
Only ones. Like on an actual pedestal. I cater to you.
Leave that bitch on the Explorer page, gang. That's all I'm saying.
I'm weak.
My Explorer page got hoes on it, but it's on my Explorer page.
For sure.
It ain't, you know what I mean? Come on, fuck them hoes. Who would you rather have? $1 million or Kaylani? All right, then.
$1 million.
All right,
The
then.
fuck?
Focus on that. Fuck that hoe. Real nigga shit. Focus on that. Fuck that hoe.
Nigga, that is what I'm focused on. I'm so confused.
Well, your background should be your business and not her.
My background was my business. You're not hearing me.
You're not hearing
I
you.
saw Mariah. So I matched energy real quick, nigga.
We just did that shit all in here.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I just want better for niggas. I didn't want y'all to leave with that shit on your phones.
Nigga, you see what's on my screen.
Can we go out tonight, y'all? Can we go somewhere, please?
Where y'all want to go?
Man, somewhere chill. It don't even matter, bro.
Shit, I'm trying to go where the Latinas at.
Then that's it. Where the Latinas at? That's where we're going.
No, I love them Latinas.
But where we going? I'm so dead ass right now.
I just like when another nigga say it, so I don't gotta say it.
All right. So
Because then that becomes my identity. Oh, Kev want to be with the Spanish girls. Well, yeah, nigga.
Yes.
But also, like,
Everybody's
I want to hear the other
actually
niggas say it, so I don't gotta be the one that bring it up.
I was, yeah.
Because it's like, yo, if you're hanging out with niggas, and it's like, yo,
You got to be strong though.
where y'all want to eat at? Oh, I want to eat at Chick-fil-A. This nigga
Ah,
always wants
hold
Chick-fil-A.
on.
Of course he wants
Because
Chick-fil-A.
I got
He always
something.
wants
I got something to get into.
But hold on, but if another nigga say, I want Chick-fil-A, it's like, all right, cool. That's what I want it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
while we on the
fuck it.
subject of
Fuck
trying to
it.
figure out what the fuck you want to eat, so this is a little anecdote. So while I pulled up on Motion Man Keys yesterday, right? So he was like, damn. This is probably like 5 o'clock. He's like, damn, why I'm hungry. I said, all right, so figure out what you want to get to eat. I had already eaten at the time, or like a couple hours before, so I wasn't really hungry yet. 5:30, I asked him, you know what you want to eat yet? Nah, bro. 6, you know what you want to eat? Nah, bro. 6:30 come, I look at this nigga, I said, if you don't know what you want to eat, I said, nigga, you're worse than the bops at this point. This nigga still didn't know. What time we got our food?
Shit, I don't even know.
Nigga, it was after 8.
sheesh.
Yeah.
We left the crib at 7:40. We ordered it at like 7:20. That was bad. It was real bad.
Oh, and I still got that shit at the spot. Boy. I'm
Me
about to
too.
Kill that motherfucker.
But I'm gonna let that live. I'm gonna let that live. I'm gonna let that live. Cause you was on me last night. Cause I said this shit gonna be good
Pause.
tomorrow, and you like you pause. Oh my god. What?